a Sony stereo demonstration.
So here we have the Sony TC-530. This is a fully complete tape player. It's just taken apart right now because the Sony problem, the idler wheels, all of the electronics work, but the unit does not run at the correct speed. After looking closer, I observed the idler wheel slipping on this, which is the drive, the motor drive right here. It's supposed to bite on that surface. And so, what you can do is soak your roller or your idler wheel in wintergreen oil. I did it for about, I want to say 5 hours, and it did cause it to warp slightly. However, it is much softer. You can see it flexing, as opposed to this wheel, which is the forward wheel. I've taken it and I've put it on a drill press to sand the glazed layer off, because for some reason it is hard as a rock still and it won't grip. So you take a bolt and you put it through with 2 nuts and you just sand it. So we'll see if that works. So I just held that, I think it was 120 grit, for about 30 seconds total. 10-second bursts. And you can see the surface. It's much more porous. So the test is, will it have traction? Because before, it would not spin at all. It would just sit there and not drive the capstan or the pinch roller wheel here, and it would keep falling out of speed. It wouldn't play back at the correct speed. So let's try it. See, now it's driving with a lot of force. I actually tried to put my hand on it to stop it and I couldn't. Before it just spun free. And you can hear noise from it, but that's kind of what happens when you have rock hard idler wheels. So you just kind of have to live with that. Unless you want to get new ones, but only a few people make them on the internet, and it's going to cost you a lot of money. So for now, that is functioning. I'll put the other rollers on, and we'll try it out. So I've reinstalled every roller and plugged in the speaker, so it's time for the test. Well, I could say that runs very well. It's almost no noise, which is honestly even more surprising. Like, that wheel is not humming as badly as I thought. So, it's functioning. Now I just have to fix that. I have a trick up my sleeve for that, so just wait and see. Alright, so here we are. The cover for the meter has been removed. All you do is you take a knife, an X-Acto knife, and you cut away the edges. On this one, the meters themselves are external to that little metal piece in the center. So that's why the tape is there, to prevent those from falling. I'm gonna take my soldering iron and put it on top of the screw there. As you can see, they're both kind of stuck. Stuck in one place. They should just rest there. We're gonna hope for the best here because I do not want to burn that plastic. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take it and put it right there. Oh, it's falling. Okay, I have the Sony mic hooked up. Hello, 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 hello. It's working. I don't know that it's all the way down though. I might try heating it a bit more. Let's go for the left side. Oh, it's dropping. All the way down. Look at that. Well, I heated it for longer and longer and longer. It still doesn't want to drop all the way, but I'm gonna call that a win because that's 75% better. I mean, it works now. It drops. It just doesn't drop all the way, which is okay. It is a little tiny bit annoying. But if we go to channel 1, hello. Works perfectly. So the meter, I cleaned it and retaped it. So it's back in its original home. So now, I guess it's time to reassemble. So after a couple hours of me putting all these little knobs back in, that guy and everything, cleaning it up a little bit. This is the end result. It actually plays quite phenomenally. So, Sony gives you 2 microphones for stereo recording. That's what those 2 buttons are. And then 4 speakers total. 2 inside the cabinet and 2 external. And if you want, you can even get line outs and things like that, which would sound better. But these speakers sound surprisingly good for being like 50-year-old speakers. It sounds great, honestly. So we're on 7.5 inches per second. And just have a listen. Slower. Really slow. Sounds neat. Another funny thing is that they give you this little door up here where you can have little things like this tool kit. And I'm not sure if this comes with every one, but it was in mine, so I assume so. I did actually use this when I was taking it apart. Some sort of jumper wires. It says tape recorder on it. I'm not sure what that is for. And the microphones also go up in this container. The other nice thing about it is that the brakes stop just right on. And the fast forwarding, it's smooth and quiet. World of difference. So, what is the moral of the story? You can effectively fix dried pinch rollers and idler wheels with wintergreen oil, and the ones that are still rock hard, you can sand them and produce a good sound with no distortion or any problems. The speed is right on. This is a tape that was recorded on another machine, which is honestly worse. It's louder and slips more than this beautiful machine. For fun, I will show you what it looks like in its packed up position. That's what it looks like when you put the cover on there. Just a box. An unsuspecting 41-pound box. Thank you for watching, if you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing or leaving a like. I worked pretty hard on it, and I apologize for how tired I was in that video. I think I had been up for about 20 hours at that point, just working and trying to do everything perfect. So, apologies for that, but I hope you enjoyed, and if you like this sort of content, I will be putting out some more videos of me fixing various devices as they come into my hands, so stay tuned.